Hey everybody, we're doing Hark Construction Deconstruction. That's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Let's start with the drums. We love the drums. Well, here, context. We keep skipping the context.
Context.
What the hell is this song? Why did we make it?
Do you guys like context? Tell us in the comments. Is context for boomers? Is context over?
Context is for boomer. That's true.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't understand anything unless there's like a paragraph explaining what's going on
preamble.
before. Yeah.
There needs to be prequels for everything.
This song, if you notice, by the drums over here, it says the Palms.
Why?
Why does it say that? Well, this song was originally written by me and another Joey Mackey, the two Joeys. And we wrote this for this experimental album that I was doing, which sort of was almost a precursor brainchild to Human Stew, in a way. It was called Human Music. And
we thought of one more word.
and it's not even really a word.
8 years of making music.
And it was a project where I was just getting tons of musicians that I knew but had never met, and I was getting them to play on tracks isolated from each other. So that, like, these people never met, but they ended up playing on songs together. But some of them I would create the bones with another musician. In this case, this was me and Joey. And we just really set out to make a song that sounded like Ween. We just wanted to do something very Weenish. And I think we accomplished that.
I love me some of that sweet, sweet Ween.
That's sweet Ween, baby. So we wrote this song, we recorded it. None of those elements are what you're hearing in this. We actually redid it. We re-recorded it for the record for Wealth and Hellness, except for one thing. We kept a monologue in the middle here, down here. So this is originally from the recording that we did about 8 years ago. So the song was originally called The Palms. I don't know why. It just was called that. Maybe that was a working title and it just stuck and we didn't care about changing it.
It was definitely before we cared about song titles.
Cared about making sense.
Or really themes. Yeah.
Who cares? I kind of wish maybe we need to bring some of that back maybe in future art, but
too much.
There's a freedom.
Sense nowadays.
Too much caring.
Too much caring.
There was a freedom involved in this that I really loved. Not to say I don't love all the music we make now, but this really was, I don't know. Let's see what happens. There's no wrong answers. And that's why we have a minute monologue in the middle of this of someone explaining to you how the world's going to end. We just thought that was a funny idea. So let's hear a little bit of it. We'll start from the top.
You can fall down a wishing well. Balance is key when you give up change. Ugly serpent sticks out his head. What you gonna say when he takes your bread? Get back, 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 back. Get back, 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 back. Get back, 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 back. Get back, back, back. This is my fucking bread.
Okay.
Peace, dude.
It's a pretty goofy tune. And I stopped it short, but right after that, this happens.
Hark, sons and daughters of Adam, for I have seen what is yet to pass. In the fourth night of the blood moon, the son of the serpent will rise and feast upon your light. Stars will be snuffed from the sky, and the cosmos itself torn asunder. Beings born of the shadow will devour your simple children and drag you to hang by your own entrails.
Totally insane that isn't a song.
Well, it's just like a 50s jazz thing.
Yeah, they used to do that a lot.
A 1625.
We were referencing J. Coltrane.
Yeah.
Musicians like that.
J. Coltrane.
J. Cole. Did you say Jake? Jake Coltrane?
Drake.
You were
Drake
on a
Drake Coltrane.
cold train.
I was freezing when I made this song.
What are you talking?
It was cold jazz.
Cool jazz.
Cool
jazz. Well, no, not cool jazz. Cold jazz. You're right.
Cold jazz.
And that's my bad. And I'm way out of line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start with the drums. Let's start with these really jazzy drums. Yeah, that's a very human drum beat. I made that.
So cold.
Yeah, we took that beat and we put it on ice.
Right.
For about a half hour, and then transferred it to tape, and then transferred it to digital. So the tape was freezing cold when it got into the computer. So that's how we made that. The bass.
We poured Coors Light all over it. Rocky Mountain Refreshing, the coldest beer in the market. So that's, of course, a bass guitar.
That's definitely a real bass guitar. Doing with strings.
Yeah.
4 strings. And yeah. Then
Are we okay?
What do you mean? So then this clav part that Zach did with a real clavichord. So this is pretty true to the original. And I think Joey originally had played this. I had 0 keyboard skill at this time. I still don't. But I really didn't have any at this time. And he did. So he played some of these funny little clav rhythms. And we were like, hey, let's just put another clav on the other side. Weird choice.
Good move.
Weird choice to do that.
What more could you want?
A very good move.
And we made Zach replay that when we wanted to recut it. But I didn't have any of the original files from that session. They were unfortunately lost. And so we couldn't grab anything from that project file. We had to recreate it. So this is Zach playing on the same keyboard. I still had the same keyboard that we originally cut it with. So this was some Roland piece of shit keyboard. It's not very good. The samples on it were bad, and the keys weren't even weighted. It was like spring.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great keyboard, but it worked for this.
Yeah.
It worked for this. And there's even another clav part that comes in here. All right, it goes up. This always felt really majestic to me. Like it felt like the king was but specifically a puppet king was showing up. I think that's where that started kicking around in my head. Like when this
music video.
Yeah, when this happened. And we eventually did a music video where there was a puppet king. That made it in. There was a whole little town, and this puppet king sold the town, and the devil came, and there was a snake. It's a wild. It's basically retelling what's going on in this story. Just it's the expanded version. It's the director's cut. It's the.
Is this where we go? You could watch it here, in the corner.
Oh, we could do that. Well, we don't have. This is a smaller screen.
Oh yeah, so it'll be up.
We'll put it up. I don't know. We'll see if we can fit it in there. Yeah, so that just kind of carries throughout. The rhythms change a few times. Nothing too crazy here. Just a bunch of real human beings. I remember I kept trying to tell you to play it worse. Like, you were playing it too good, especially at the end. Like, when we get to this stuff at the end. I was like, no, worse. You're playing it too correct. These are chords that I can discern.
That's an issue that we often face in the studio.
Yeah.
Playing too correct. Being too good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think you gotta really know when to muck it up.
Yeah. And sometimes we even have to quantize things, so it's like less good. You know? So it sounds less like a robot because like our takes are so good.
We have to make them so tight.
Yeah, that we quantize because like we're more on the grid than the quantizing tool knows how to be. So like if we quantize,
it pushes it off a little bit.
Humanizes it a little bit.
Yeah. The ones and zeros aren't quite.
Yeah.
We're like just ones.
Yeah.
We're
grid gods.
Number one every time.
Grid gods.
Grid gods.
And there's a guitar over here in the beginning. Very DI. This is just through Logic amp.
Yeah.
Sounding bad.
I put
Little
my
phaser.
heart and soul into playing this.
Or it's a chorus. Yeah.
And you just say it's DI.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
All
right.
Directly inward.
You say directly N-word, dude?
It's DI.
What? Directly N-word?
No, you.
That's what you just said to me.
That is, you have to cut that out.
On national television.
You have to cut that out.
What? No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely not. This is all staying in, folks. Watch. I'm the editor.
No.
Watch.
No.
Watch.
There's nothing less cool than somebody saying, you gotta cut that out.
Oh, we'll cut that out.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
But not that. Like, wait, what? What do they cut?
Oh, my lord.
Oh, this is all staying. Keep going.
So... That's how you make money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a clean room.
And also, you could make money with this.
Oh, yeah.
That's a moneymaker sound.
You're saying that sarcastically, but I really do believe that.
I'm not saying it sarcastically.
Oh.
You need sounds like that in your productions.
Well, I was just being sarcastic. Just kidding. Bass. You know? Sometimes
This one is going to have to be so edited, dude.
Bass into your track.
This one is going to have to be so edited.
Nah, man. This might be the best one.
No, it'll be
Guys,
good.
if you think this is the best one yet, let us know in the
I think it'll
comments,
be funnier if it's
dude.
edited, actually.
Let us know in the comments, dude.
The way that this has been paced so far.
Guys, if you want to stick it to Joey, say that this is the best one in the comments. He'll have no choice but to roll forward.
So here's some vocals.
You can fall down a wishing well. Balance is key when you give up change.
So this is just a double track and a little slapback.
What, Mike?
I actually think this was a U47 tube mic. I think we did this at Gary's. I remember doing this at Gary's at Sonoma Beach.
I remember this.
What kind of mic is that? I don't know.
It's a very expensive tube mic. I had no business singing into.
I remember having like 15 G's worth of mics on that one acoustic guitar for this too.
It wasn't for this.
It wasn't this?
There's no acoustic guitar on this.
Based.
Enlightenment Plans you're thinking of.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah. I think we did keep that guitar. I'm trying to remember if we recut that, but
Onward.
yes.
That's for another episode.
Yeah. And then some Spence vocals here. So let's hear all these vocals that happen.
What you gonna say when he takes your bread?
And then
Get back, 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 back. Get back, 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 back. Get back, 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 back. Get back, back, back. This is my fucking bread.
all right,
It's a really high-pitched one in there.
claiming my bread. That's probably Spence. Let's
Did you
see.
pitch it up? Or?
No, that's just him being a
That's
mouse
really
mouse boy.
Get back, 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 back. Get back, 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 back. Get back, back.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And then maybe at the end here too.
This is my fucking bread.
Just another one of those. Just an extra my fucking bread. Mm-hmm. So all of that essentially repeats for the second half of the song, except for a few little added things. And then, of course, we have the middle section.
Right.
So this is yanked from the original recording that I did. I only had an MP3 available. I didn't even have a WAV file. And this is our friend Nick. He wrote this monologue and performed it from the original recording. He did it within like 10 minutes. It all came together. I just asked him to write a comic book villain-esque, end of the world speech. And he did. He did a great job. So this is Nick. We'll check out the whole monologue here. It's really something. And there's also keyboards in this that I was not able to extract. So we had to just deal with it. It was just in there. It was played with the same keyboard that we used for the collab, though. So it felt like it was still in the same environment.
Hark, sons and daughters of Adam. For I have seen what is yet to pass. In the fourth night of the blood moon, the son of the serpent will rise and feast.
And then I
upon
added like
your
a half step
nights.
here.
Stars will be snuffed from the sky, and the cosmos itself torn asunder.
And now I started hitting random notes.
Beings born of the shadow will devour your supple children and drag you to hang by your own entrails. Up will be down, left be right. Reality itself raped to madness. You cannot run, and you surely cannot hide.
And then goes back into the music. So I had to do a little bit of stuff to it when I pulled it back in, but for the most part, that's what it was. And his vocal was pitched down a little bit from the original, from what he originally sounded like. So it is lower. He doesn't actually sound like that. That would be insane. And then we go back into essentially the same stuff, except at the end, the very end, we have a guitar solo that enters here and some screams that Nick and his girlfriend Sarah added. So we'll listen to that. I think we had a whole group in that day. Incredible.
Good
Pretty
work.
terrifying.
Yeah.
And then right after that is when the solo enters. So this was another case of us telling somebody, no, play it worse, no, play it worse, no, play it worse. This was Mike Patiglieri. He came in and he was doing leads on a bunch of stuff for us. And I remember him coming in and laying down a really good, coherent solo. And then we just kept telling him.
And we kicked him out.
Yeah, we're like, dude, if you don't play this.
Yeah, we said, go think about what you've just done.
If you don't play this like you've never picked up a guitar, we can't use it. Mm-hmm. And we ended up compositing something together by the end of it. He was able to fulfill our request. The original solo it was played by Dom Townsend.
Mm-hmm. Before he got mailed to China.
Yeah. Him and Pete Townsend from the Who, the town, they took all the Townsends.
All the Townsends. Yeah.
They're all in China now. We couldn't get him back to redo the solo.
Nope.
So we went with Mike, and he did a great job. It came together. This is definitely cut together from a bunch of different takes. But that was also part of the feel that we wanted. We wanted it to almost sound like it, like cuts into another part, and you can really hear that towards the end. Really, you're losing your grip.
Shred.
You're losing your grip on reality as that progresses. So, he embodied it well. The nature of this tune, which was just silly and fun, and there really is no point to it, ultimately. Some would even say maybe it's filler. Yeah, it's really a non-song.
It wasn't. Well, here's the thing. Like, the wealth and hellness concept started to really snowball, and there started to be, like, some, like, common language and themes and ideas happening. And then I'm pretty sure I was the one who was like, yo, we should take that out of the archives because the whole demon rant thing makes a lot of sense to be on an album called Wealth and Hellness.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, basically the whole song makes sense.
Yeah, in the context of the album, this song actually found meaning. It doesn't, on its own, it doesn't really stand, but
yeah, it's cool.
The concept of the record allowed it to be brought into light again and have some meaning. Like, this idea of this town gone wrong after, maybe they get what they think they want, these townspeople, and then actually there's just someone above them that has totally fucked them, and they have no leg to stand on.
No bread.
No bread.
Breadless.
Breadless. This song is about the journey through bread, a journey of having bread, losing bread, and
we were both kind of going on and off of bread.
We were.
While making this, we were both.
I love how totally not a joke that is.
It's not.
That is not even remotely a joke. We really were. I mean, I constantly have a battle with bread going. Mm-hmm. It's really one of my darkest sagas that seems to come up every few months in my life, and I can't escape it.
Not and a joke.
I'm haunted by bread.
Mm-hmm. Really not a joke. That's so funny that it's not.
So, we go through phases where bread treats us well. I guess this wasn't one.
No.
I was probably very anti-bread at this point.
I think so.
And maybe our bread cycle synced up here.
Definitely for a while.
And we were both anti-bread.
You were probably bread in when you wrote this with Joey though, way back in the day.
Yeah, that was pre-based. Well, you're starting to
I don't know.
Who can say?
become a man.
Who could say?
Now you're like solidly a myth, and you will become a legend
Bread myth.
in time.
Breath. Oh. God bless. And good luck, Rachel's, out there in the world.
Are there any little Easter eggs at the end?
Nope.
During the screaming?
Nope. That's it.
Wow.
This song has such little going on that you can hear everything in it, really. I mean, we didn't even have to do this.
You barely even have to scroll.
Yeah.
Dog.
I mean, I'm zoomed in a little bit too, and you don't. That's it.
Well,
38 tracks, and we don't even use all of them. Here's the original. We could listen to that. This is the original.
You can fall down a wishing well. Balance is key when you give up change. Ugly serpent sticks out his head. What you gonna say when he takes your bread?
Who's that?
That's me. Oh no, that's Spence.
In the back again?
You did background vocals on the original. That's right.
I did.
Yeah.
When he takes your bread, get back, get back.
Yeah. And so Nick's original monologue.
What is yet to pass?
There it is. Same thing you hear in the final. And
War, eyes are bleeding and your hair's on the
all this is pretty much the same, but then here's Dom's solo at the end. Oh, and the crowd that you hear at the end of this is the Meat Locker.
Really?
Yes.
What
The crowd you hear screaming at the end of this, I brought a Zoom recorder to one of our shows at the Meat Locker,
this, yeah.
and I had everybody do a blood-curdling scream,
Oh, true.
and that is in here. So this is it right here. I can't solo it out because I just have the one track. Yeah, and Mike kept that solo pretty close in the beginning, and then he started going off on his own thing. But yeah, I don't have any of those original session files, unfortunately. That drive broke. We don't have the technology to fix it yet. Maybe we do now. That was like 8 years ago.
Oh,
Hurry up, Musk.
Yeah. Fix my drive. Peace.
Peace.
jeez.
Don't stop it.
Oh my God. Not-
Holy fucking shit, dude!
oh my God.
Whoa! It's a fucking YouTube thumbnail! Alright.
Oh man, I love that.
The way that works, dude. The way that works every time.